Hey guys, Tom Gray here with Sports Matter, and welcome to the very best time of the year. It's fall. And I know for us crazed sports enthusiasts, I think maybe it might be unanimous. This is the best time of the year. It's not just the weather turning. Football season has begun. Baseball playoffs are almost here, and really the preseason for the NBA is right around the corner. So we love it with a passion. We're ready to re-engage. We love watching our teams, following our teams. But I think there is something a little bit deeper beneath our simple passion for watching and engaging with our teams. And here's what it is. And I think this is an open door into helping us understand, why do we love this time of year so much? And the answer is hope. I mean, think about it. What does the beginning of a football season really mean to us? Why does it draw us out in such a deep and enthusiastic and committed kind of a way? Well, it's because the start of a season represents potential, and we as human beings are wired to hope. I mean, here we are, Atlanta, Georgia. Just think about you Jackets fans. You guys almost beat Clemson last week. And as you kind of move forward through the football season, is this the year that the team really starts to make new strides? Well, it certainly could be. We hope, you guys hope it is. What about you Dogs fans? Holy cow. If there's ever a year that you think this could be the national championship year with a defense like this, you've already beat Clemson, there's hope, and it's got you very excited about that. I mean, think about the Braves. Here we are. We got, as I record this today, our magic number is 9 to win the division. Could this be the year that we get hot in the playoffs and win our second World Series title? It could be. We hope, right? And I'm not giving up quite yet on our 0-2 Falcons at this point. We new coach, new opportunity. We're not far from wins in those first couple of games. So let's just see. We're not giving up hope yet. And then, of course, we've got right around the corner the NBA season. We got Trae Young, and the run through the playoffs last year was strong, and it stoked the fuel and the fire of hope. And here we are, and the reality is, what sports are teaching us is, and what this time of year is emphasizing, is we are people designed for hope. There's something just so deeply wired into what it means to be human that we can't help hoping. And nobody knows that, as desperately, tragically, as some of us who've had our hearts broken in the sports arena year after year after year after year. But what is it that when we show up to a new season, we can't help ourselves but hope yet again? And it's tough. And we feel like we identify with Red from Shawshank Redemption. Remember what he said? He said, hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. And on one level, and obviously through some skeptical lenses, that's true. And when you've got no prospects for actually ever realizing what you anticipate in a positive sense might come into play or might happen, yeah, you can get desperate, you can get hopeless, and you can go insane. And so from that perspective, yeah, it's dangerous. And yet, here's the reality, and even as Shawshank Redemption spoke to, you can't stop people from hoping. I love what Bishop Desmond Tutu said. He said, hope is being able to see that there's light despite the darkness. And I think that captures what we know deep down, and what this time of year for us as sports fans reflects very powerfully. We're wired to hope. You can't keep us from hoping. We're going to hope. And ultimately, in the sports arena, it does drive you kind of crazy year after year. And you do feel like throwing in the towel and just stop. I'm going to stop rooting for my team and all those kinds of things. And yet, no, because there's something in us drawn to light. There's something in us that knows that there is light. And there's something that won't give up on light, potential, celebration, joy, triumph, victory, all those things that this time of year resonates very deeply in our souls with. And so for me, man, this is another just one of those ways that sports kind of connects to life very dramatically and powerfully. And we got to tune into, we got to pay attention to. Of course, in my own journey, I've found the one team, in essence, or the one source of hope that never disappoints, that never kind of breaks your heart, is a relationship with God. And so I even think there's something we can kind of tap into, even if we aren't generally God wired or oriented, to recognize, you know what, maybe that's the explanation as to why we are creatures who won't give up hoping, is that perhaps God himself, as he created us, pre-wired us for that, to motivate and inspire us to look Godward with that part of us that won't stop looking for light. And so that's just my journey, my story. And if that encourages you along your journey as the story of your life unfolds, I hope that you hope. And man, let's just soak in as the weather turns and football season progresses and the playoffs are about here and the NBA is almost ready to launch again. Let's go all in. Let's not hesitate. Let's go ahead and go wild yet again and see how it goes. Thanks for joining us this time. This is Tom Gray, and This Stuff Matters.